Hello YouTube, the Blind Wizard here, and I am back with more Undead Murder Farce. There's no reason to have a note. There is no note today. After all, I am growing. Especially when I've been told by my boss specifically that I need to finish the show so to get on to those next two. That's something I would not forget so easily. So, in any case, we are moving on to episode 9, and we're starting, I guess, the final arc of the season, doing some werewolf hunting, but we're not hunting them to hunt them, you know what I mean? We're hunting them to find them and keep them away from Moriarty. Still cannot believe I called that one. That the guy we were after this whole time was actually the famous James Moriarty. Wow. And, he just has an entourage of famous people. His organization Banquet has Jack the Ripper. It has Carmilla. I'm guessing the other guy might be Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. So yeah, we're now on the hunt to protect werewolves from an organization that wants to try to make a chimera. So, let's jump right on into it and get this final arc going, because I'm pretty sure this will be the final arc of the season. And watch me eat my words if I am wrong. So, next time you see me will be that post-episode discussion, and abracadabra, alakazam. Alrighty, post-episode discussion time. Well, we started our looking for the werewolves. We stumbled upon a village in need of detectives to solve a kidnapping case of girls going missing done by werewolves. So that's lovely. And well, it's the setup, as you do. You have to start with examining the crime scene and getting all that evidence and, you know, the usual introductions that we have to do at every time we meet new people, as Suguru and Aya have to do, of revealing herself as a decapitated head, but also a very good detective, and Suguru just being his usual self. At this point, I've just accepted that that's who he is, and if Shizuku does anything to him, it's because she acts as Aya's hands and legs when she needs to, you know, teach Suguru a lesson. But in any case, we also had a flashback at the beginning of the episode to 8 years prior, and it seems like those two werewolf girls are dead. Well, yeah, her mother and her child, but we're not entirely sure. We're not sure. You don't show us something without just cause. In a mystery anime, you always have to show as much as you can, so that way the viewer can play along. Unless it's a case of there's obviously not enough evidence. In this case, we have some evidence. Not enough to be like any suspects. Especially because we don't know a motive. We don't know why. We are still trying to figure out the reason this has happened, because it's happened before. And it led to previous victims' deaths. So we'll just have to wait and see, but at the very last second, we got some Royce agents, which has got me wondering, why the heck does an insurance company have so much power? It's the 19th century, and in a world where it's that time period, plus the supernatural exist side by side, casually. Like, it's not a surprise or anything. People know about the existence of vampires, and now werewolves, and other creatures. That's not new in this world. So I guess an insurance company being so powerful makes sense. It still surprises me, because I'm like, you're just an insurance company. But when you have to insure people against vampires, werewolves, I don't know, Oni, if we're talking about Japan, or anything in between, then of course you're going to need to have that kind of power. Well, in any case, that's been this episode. It's basically just the start of another arc. And this is where I think we'll end the season, with this arc. Because it's not just about finding the kidnapper or potential murderer. It's about finding the werewolves to protect the rest of them from Moriarty. Because his crew is after a werewolf to add to Jack the Ripper. Yeah. And Jack the Ripper was already pretty strong when we tussled with him last time. So maybe Suguru could get himself a power boost. If that's even possible. So until then, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Join the Patreon. And until next time, I'll see you all on the next one. Abracadabra, alakazam.